Good morning, everyone. Ian Maddox, Hitchcock Maddox Financial Partners, and we are back after a 5 or 6 week hiatus from the Financial Planning Simplified video series. And I am excited for our guest today, Miss Judy Hall, is here, and she is one of the reasons, or actually the reason we're back to our video series after a little bit of a break. We had some staffing changes, and this will be particularly important for clients watching this video, but really anybody in our audience, folks here in the community that we might interact with in different capacities, to have an opportunity to get to know her, and that is our goal for this morning. So Judy, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Give me a little bit of background. Obviously, I know the answers to these questions, but our viewers do not. Tell us a little bit about yourself, just, 90 seconds, family overview, and then what I'd really like you to talk about is kind of your most recent 2 or 3 year work experience, because I think it's unique.
Okay. I got married when I was 18, and when I was 20 and 22, I had 2 children, when I was 20 and one when I was 22. So I have Jonathan, the oldest, and Jennifer. And Jonathan is a computer programmer, wonderful wife, homeschools my 3 grandchildren there. And then Jennifer is a pharmacist, and she's married to a T-Mobile manager. And they have 4 children, and the least one is 5 weeks old today.
Yes, you are a new grandmother again,
yes,
several times over.
Again. So my mom lives in North Alabama. Love my mom. We still talk every day and see each other, and I have a wonderful family.
That's awesome. And your son, they're both nearby. I know that. One is down near Tuscaloosa. The other is right down the street from us, actually.
Yes, very convenient. I love seeing my grandchildren and my family.
Tell us a little bit about the job that you had been doing for the previous years before coming over here with us.
Okay, I'm a late bloomer. 2004, I got my bachelor's degree in Spanish. So I had been teaching adult education and teaching mainly at that time in North Alabama. We had Hispanics. I taught them English. And then I also taught for 1 year, I prepared people for citizenship. So during that time while I was teaching them and working with that program, I went and got my bachelor's degree. So then after I graduated, went to high school, taught high school students Spanish. Then there was a life change for me. My husband passed away, and I moved to Trussville in 2007. And I started at Crestline Bank. So I worked for BBVA Compass. Started in as a teller and went then to a teller manager. HR called me. I moved to HR and customer service, which I love people. I love helping people. And then from there, I went and got another promotion and worked for 2 executives. One was a regional manager. And so then after that, I went to the Episcopal Diocese of Alabama.
Right.
So I got to work for the bishop, and he's over 88 churches in the diocese. So we had many contacts.
Lots of responsibility.
Yes, sir. I helped put people through seminary. I had to keep up with that, and I got to. It was very rewarding. When you can keep in touch with everybody like that, to get them through a process, reminding them of paperwork, getting all their transcripts from the universities and everything else, and to have an accomplished goal to see them reach that. So, and then I had this great opportunity. Yes. And I'm super excited.
For our viewers, you can see what we love about Judy. First of all, she has a great personality. We've seen that already here in the office, but knew it ahead of time. But just her experience, the blend of her experiences from high school teacher, and sometimes Richard and I aren't much better than high school students, so she'll keep us in line. But just a broad administrative background, and then having also worked in finance. So it's just, we are blessed to have you here. Give me just kind of some thoughts in your mind about what you're most excited about. Now, you're a week in, so it's probably like the analogy I've used is that it's like drinking water from a fire hose, because there's just so much new process, new model, software, all of that. But what are you most excited about as your job, your role in our team continues to evolve? What are you most excited about?
Well, it's near, I live in Springville, so and I lived in Trustful for 11 years. So it gives me the opportunity to meet with, people living in the area, and then introducing myself to clients that even don't live around here. There again, client services, customer service, I always want to be there to help, no matter what the need is. And if I don't know the answer, I will find out and get back with you.
You may come to Richard or I, and then occasionally Bonnie or whatever, but yeah. So some fun stuff,
Okay.
I always think of vacation in terms of two locations, beach or mountains. Which one would you pick and why? You could say neither.
The mountains.
Okay.
The beach is just too hot. It's pretty. I love the ocean, and some of that, but the mountains. I'm from the country, so I like being in the country.
If I had to, I love both, but if I had to pick one or the other, and again, I grew up out west, as many of our clients will know, but I think it's that perspective that you get from being able to go up in elevation, and it makes me feel, small versus how big things are. Just puts things in perspective. All right, last fun question. Favorite restaurant? Like if you could eat anywhere that you've been, like traveled here, it could maybe local, it may be right down the street, I don't know. McDonald's doesn't count, but favorite restaurant, what would you say that would be?
I don't know that I have an exact favorite, but I do like Top of the River.
Okay.
It's laid back, the atmosphere, and I love the chicken and the fish, seafood.
Yeah. Which location, Gadsden or the one in Gunnersville?
I visit more of the Gadsden. I get to meet my mom that way since she's in North Alabama, so
that's awesome.
I go there.
That's awesome. Well, guys, I am glad, personally, just to reconnect here on our video series, and I'm especially glad that our re-engagement is the opportunity to introduce Judy as part of the HMFP team. As always, if we can be of help to you, answer questions, you can message us through our Facebook page, our website. You can click through YouTube. There's lots of ways to get in contact with us. We're always here and available to help. We will jump back into more of our subject and topical educational format here next week. So looking forward to talking to you soon. Till next time, Ian Maddox and Judy Hall.
Thank you.